long before he became a ringwraith. The Witch-king was a mortal man. Tolkien never reveals his name. He never tells us exactly where he was born. Nor does he confirm which kingdom he ruled. However, Tolkien does tell us something important. The Nazgul were originally kings, sorcerers, and warriors of old. 3 of the 9 were great lords of Númenórean descent. Most Tolkien scholars believe the Witch-king was likely one of these black Númenóreans. But Tolkien never states this as fact. What is certain is that he accepted one of the 9 rings of power, and everything changed. Sauron distributed 9 rings of power to powerful men. At first, the rings granted wealth, power, long life, great influence. But these gifts came at a terrible price. Year after year, their bearers slowly faded from the physical world, until they became invisible, no longer truly alive, yet never able to die, completely enslaved to Sauron's will. Thus, the Nazgul were born. Among them, one became stronger than all the others. The Witch-king. Around the year 1300 of the Third Age, the Witch-king founded the kingdom of Angmar. Its purpose was simple: destroy Arnor, the northern kingdom founded by Elendil. For centuries, he waged war against the Dúnedain, using orcs, evil men, and fear itself as weapons. Eventually, Arnor fell. Its capital, Fernost, was destroyed. One of the greatest kingdoms of men disappeared forever. The Witch-king had achieved exactly what Sauron wanted. After Angmar finally fell, the Witch-king escaped. As he fled, the elf lord Glorfindel spoke words that would become legendary. Far off yet is his doom, and not by the hand of man will he fall. Many people misunderstand this prophecy. It did not mean no male human could ever kill him. It meant his death would come in an unexpected way. Centuries later, that prophecy would finally be fulfilled. During the Battle of the Pelennor Fields, the Witch-king faced King Theoden. He struck him down. Then, Eowyn stood between the Witch-king and her fallen uncle. When he mocked her, she removed her helmet. I am no man. But Tolkien makes something else equally important. Merry had already wounded the Witch-king with a blade from the Barrow Downs. These ancient blades had been crafted specifically against the forces of Angmar. Tolkien explains that Merry's strike broke the magical protection surrounding the Witch-king. Only then could Eowyn deliver the final blow. It wasn't destiny alone. It was courage, combined with an ancient weapon forged centuries before. With the destruction of his physical form, the Witch-king's long existence finally ended. Unlike Sauron, he possessed no independent power. Everything he was came through the rings Sauron had given him. Without Sauron, the Nazgul could not endure. The Lord of the Ringwraiths had fallen. Forever. The Witch-king remains one of Tolkien's greatest mysteries. We never learn his real name. We never discover his kingdom. And perhaps that was Tolkien's intention. He was no longer remembered as a man, only as fear itself. A reminder of what happens when the desire for power becomes stronger than the desire to remain free. If you enjoyed this accurate journey through Tolkien's writings, subscribe to Shadow and Sea for more faithful explorations of Middle-earth.